today. As you can see, I'm not wearing any shoes, so up to you. But this session you can perfectly do barefoot if you want. So I let you choose. I think I am going to just, mute you because we have a bigger group. Nothing personal, right? So please feel free to unmute yourself if you want to say anything. So today we are going to do some yoga, but I call it power yoga because it will still be a little bit more intense than I don't know what I envision as normal yoga. However, it won't be like the cardio session that we did on Tuesday. So Mari, you can rest assured you will not get a cardio attack today. So don't worry, okay? So I'm gonna start very easy, standing on the mat. And I will try my best to make it into a flow. I hope that will work. So, okay, ladies, let's start with a baby back bend. So arms next to your shoulders and really pushing your shoulder blades together. So pinching your shoulder blades together. So your arms or your hands go slightly to the back and basically pushing in front as if you're doing a push-up against the air. So an invisible wall push-up, something like that. So we do that 5 more times. 3, 2, 1, and then both our arms go up, really stretching the core and then bending to the right side for a lat stretch on the left, breathing into the middle and then to the left, feeling a lat stretch on the right, and again to the middle and to the right. One more time, to the middle and to the left. Okay, from here we're gonna go into a forward arm swinging movement. So we do cross above, cross below. I'm standing slightly bent, so bend with my knees. And then from here I'm gonna work down till I'm into a forward fold below, and then I'm gonna bring myself up again. Still crossing the arms over and under, up, up, and down again. Okay, when we're down, we're gonna touch with our fingertips the floor. Here we go, really pushing our hips up. Keep your knees bent if you need to, but really push those hips up, up, up. You should definitely feel this in your hammies, yeah? So we stay pushing for a little bit longer if you can. You can even bring your fingers under your toes and really pull your toes, okay? So that's also something for your shoulders in this way, but just to make you feel that you really should feel a stretch in your legs. Okay, from here, we're gonna go down into a deep yogi squat. So we're gonna go like this, basically, some kind of frog squat, and then placing the left hand fully or just fingertips on the floor, and then really opening up to the right side, really bring this right shoulder to the back. You're keeping your heels off the floor, and you're staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we switch. Other side. Ooh, really stretch it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something extra. Right foot goes out. Stretch in your inner thigh, and hand goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand back, foot back, switch. Hand on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Foot goes out and hand stays up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand comes back, foot comes back. Bring those hips up and push it one more time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then now walk your feet back into a high plank, okay? So high plank, we're gonna go into a push-up from here. So from the push-up, we go into a cobra, then we go into downward dog, and then we repeat it for a couple of times, okay? So I'm gonna go low, use your knees if you need to, and then I'm gonna go into cobra. Here, you can choose whether you put your lower legs and quads onto the mat, okay? From here, we're gonna go push up, use your toes to push yourself up into a downward dog, and then pedaling it out with your feet. Really push those hands into the floor. Enjoying the stretch in your legs, in your shoulders, and your back. Okay, from here, we're gonna go back into plank. Same order as we did before. So high plank, make sure that you really push into those heels, that your hands are under your shoulder. Keep that back straight. Squeeze the glutes. And from here, we're going to move again into our cobra. First push-up, okay? So go down, 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 down. Stay here this time for 1, 2, 3, and up. You can choose whether you keep your quads off the floor or on the floor. And then again, with the power of your glutes, your hands, you're going to push yourself up to downward dog, pedaling it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to repeat this one more time. Okay, we go down into a plank. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down into a push-up pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up into cobra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up into a down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump forward now with 2 feet in between your hands, or step forward. Here we go. Perfect. From here, stretch your legs. My legs are straight. I'm pushing into my hips. I have my fingertips onto the mat, and I'm staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 before I gently use my arms coming up, and I'm gonna roll my spine up, and then I'm gonna bring my arms up to the ceiling, really outstretching it completely. Perfect. Then bringing my arms down again, rolling out my shoulders a little bit. I'm gonna turn on the light because there's some dark cloud taking away all the sun. Okay, perfect. So this was our warm-up. Now we're gonna start our workout. So we are going to start on the mat, lying on our belly. So we will start with something for the back. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do some Supermans. Nothing new to you. We're gonna do 30 seconds of Supermans. Today I'm not gonna time as I usually would time it. I'm gonna be the timer, and I'm gonna tell stop and go. But just for you to know that I'm not actually using a timer, just to give myself a little bit more flexibility. Okay, so Superman, we're gonna, if you can, really bring up the legs completely. Be careful for your back. If that's too high, then rather keep the knees on the mat, okay? Because if you're not used to it, you might feel it in your back tomorrow if you go all the way, okay? So be careful. You're gonna also, from here, lift the arms and bring it back down, okay? So we're going to do that a couple of times, and then we end with the 20-second Superman hold, just because we do so much forward movement every day, and we want to do something for our back in this session. Okay, ladies, ready? Forehead onto the mat. That's our starting position. Hands next to the ears. Everything onto the mat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bring up the legs, the hands, and down to the mat again. And up and down. And up and down. And up and down. Up, down, up, down, up. Give me 2 more. Up, down. Last one, and hold for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. Just come up onto your knees to shake out the hands a little bit. Shake out the shoulders. Your back, maybe you want to just shake it out. And then we're going to go into our flow. We start on the right side, so we do the whole flow right, and then we do the same flow on the left. So it's all about the flow, yo-yo. So we are going to start again. Yes?
Is it better to take out the shoes, like you?
You can choose.
Okay.
But maybe yes, I would say. Yeah, you have maybe more grip if you do that. So we're going to start with what we did just now, our lovely, once more because we love it, high plank to push up, hold, cobra, down dog, okay? So that's our starting movement. So high plank, here we go, ladies. And then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. There we go on the count of 3. Bring it down, hold it for 1, 2, 3, and bring it into cobra for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down dog. There we go. Paddling it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into child's pose, leaning into your hips, bringing your knees onto the mat and really out, stretching your shoulders and relaxing for a moment here. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Okay, from here we're going to launch or pose into a plank and then back into child's pose. So make sure that you bring your fingers nice and spread onto the mat so you have grip. Then you're gonna launch yourself forward into plank. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to child's pose. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again, back to your plank. We're going to repeat that for 2 more times, and we go back into child's pose. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up into plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into child's pose. Okay, staying here for, again, the same sequence, but then this time we're going to do a spider plank. So we're going to go into a right sequence exactly here, because our spider plank means that we launch forward with our right knee towards our right elbow. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into child's pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into spider plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back into child's pose. So we do this for another 2 times. Here we go. Launch it out forward with that knee next to your elbow. Hold it there. 2, 1, and back to child's pose. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, forward launch. Hold it there. Squeeze those ab muscles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. into child's pose. Okay, from here, we're gonna go into a low lunge with a twist. So we're gonna place our right foot to the front, lunging it out on the left side, and then twisting with the right hand towards the ceiling, staying here for about 10 seconds, enjoying this deep stretch on the left side of the hip flexor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left knee down, touching the mat. Bring your right hand and your left hand both next to your right foot. Okay. From here, you're going to go and extend both your legs. So you're going to stand and step a bit closer towards your right foot. You're going to hold both the hands next to that right foot and feel a stretch in your right calf, right hamstring. Try to keep also the heel of the left foot onto the mat, yeah? Stay there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come up to a crescent lunge. So we stay in this position with our legs, leaning a bit further into that front knee. Bring your arms up to the ceiling and taking a couple of deep breaths here. So we stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're gonna launch it onto our right foot, balancing forward into an airplane pose. So I'm gonna keep my balance on my right foot, and I'm gonna go lower, lower, lower until until I lose my balance. Ideally, I'm not losing my balance. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into your crescent lunge. Very well done. We're gonna do that one more time. So arms up, breathe in. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, into airplane. Take your time. Try to keep your balance. Try to really go as low as where you feel that you have to keep that leg parallel to the floor. Yeah, you can keep your hands on your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, place the left foot back onto the mat. I'm just gonna turn myself. So I'm gonna go from this crescent lunge position into a warrior 2 pose. So I'm twisting my left foot towards the long side of the mat, and I'm bringing my arms parallel with the mat, and I'm gonna lean further into my right knee. Okay, stay here. Take a couple of deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go into triangle pose. So I'm extending my right leg, sliding down my right hand towards my right ankle, and then feeling a stretch again into those lovely hamstrings. Keeping my left hand pointed at the ceiling and staying here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into warrior 2. Bit deeper into that right knee. Really flex it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again into triangle. Slide your right hand down. Also feel a stretch probably in your left hip. And stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now bring your right foot also towards the long side of the mat, and we're gonna go into some star to horse pose. So we're gonna start it out And I don't know why this is called a horse, but we're gonna switch between opening, extending everything, squatting down. Actually, what's the other name for this pose? Anyway, so you keep your shoulders to the back. You really keep a wide stance. Your toes are pointing out. So we're going to do that 5 more times. So star and squat. Star, squat. 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's do 2 more. 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. From here, you're going to point your toes really straight, so no longer out but forward, but you keep the wide stance. You're going to bring your hands in front of the mat and touch the floor. And again, push your hips up, feeling a stretch into your legs. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go again into our star pose. So toes pointing out, arms up, and we go again into 5 squats. Here we go. Wide squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this time you're gonna turn towards the left side and you're gonna go down next to your left foot on the right side into the same low lunge as we started with on the other side. So, okay, staying here for a bit longer and then bringing the left hand to the ceiling. Staying there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring the hand back, left foot back to the back. So now we're again in our lovely plank position. From here, we're gonna repeat what we did already a couple of times. We're gonna go low into push-up, cobra, down dog, okay? We're gonna do that 3 times. Here we go. Down into push-up, cobra, hold it for 1, 2, 3, and up into down dog. So next one, we're gonna hold for 3 seconds each pose. Ready? Let's go. Plank, 1, 2, 3, down to push up, 1, 2, 3, up to cobra, 1, 2, 3, up to down dog, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do that 1 more time, exactly the same. Okay, here we go. Plank, 1, 2, 3, down, push up, 1, 2, 3, cobra, 1, 2, 3, and down dog. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Child's pose. Okay, enjoy the stretch into your hips, into your arms. Now you know what's going to come, so you can mentally prepare yourself. Okay, so from here we're going to go again into plank launchers in a bit from now. So on the count of 3, we go normal plank, and after that spider plank. Okay, 1, 2, 3, launch to plank. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again into child's pose. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. We're gonna do that for 1 more time. 1, 2, plank. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, child's pose. And you know that next you're going to bring your left knee towards your left elbow. We're going to do that for a total of 5 times. with 3 seconds each. Ready? Here we go. Launch it out. Left leg towers your left elbow. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3. And forward. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3. And forward. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3. This is number 4. Last one coming up. Back into child's pose. And launch it out for the last time on the left side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, child's pose. From here, we're gonna go with our left foot to the front. And we're gonna, again, bring the left hand up. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing our right knee, down to the mat. And also your left hand back onto the mat. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bringing your right foot a little bit closer to the left foot and staying in this low position, keeping your hands onto the mat next to your left foot, feeling a stretch in your calves mainly, trying to keep your heels on the mat if you can. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently come up into crescent lunge, leaning into your left knee, bringing your hands up. And here you do not have to keep your right heel onto the mat. You can focus on your toes if you want. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then launching it out onto the left leg, forward airplane this time. I'm gonna step back because I'm hitting the wall otherwise. Okay, keep your balance. Try to point with your toes towards the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again into crescent lunge. Bring that right leg back onto the mat. Arms go up again. Preparing for, again, another airplane. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Balance it out. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to crescent lunge. Well done. From here, we're going to go into our warrior 2 pose. So we shift the right toes towards the long side of the mat, leaning further into the left knee and bringing the arms parallel to the floor, really also opening up the shoulders. Shoulder blades are trying to pinch. And we stay here, stretching it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we move into triangle. So the left leg extends, left hand slides down, and the right arm points to the ceiling. Staying here. Okay. From here, we're going to do something else that we didn't do on the other side. We're going to slide up the arm and slide it back down. And 1, 2, 3. Slide it back up. And 3, 2, 1. Slide it back down. We're going to do that for 3 more times. Holding it for 3 each time. So 3, 2, 1. Up, using your obliques, your core to make this movement. Okay. And down again. One more time. Up. Last time down. Okay, from here, you're gonna bring the toes rotated outwards, and we're gonna do our star squat pose. So we're gonna star and squat it out. We're gonna do that for a total of 10 times. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, squeeze your glutes whenever you're coming up. 8, 9, and 10. Forward fold, point the toes towards the long side of the mat. Bring your hands down, 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 down. Make a triangle with your fingers. And really push those hips up, 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 up. Okay. One more time, standing up tall, pointing the toes out. We're gonna go star squat. 5 more times this time. Here we go. Squat and star. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Last time, down and up. Okay, walking the feet towards each other till you're standing comfortably, shaking it out a little bit. We're gonna move onto the mat for some ab exercises. Amy said, yay for abs. So here we are at the abs section. So we are going to go through a sequence on our back. So we're gonna start lying, as in we lie on the mat. You can keep your left foot or leg extended and hug your right knee. And then we're gonna switch. I'm gonna give you some options. So either you just bring the right leg to the mat, and then you take the left knee and really pull it towards your chest. Or if you want a bit more of a challenge, you're gonna keep the extended leg hovering above the floor. Yeah, so you keep the tension on your abs. Make sure that you press your lower back into the floor like this. If that's still not enough, you're gonna bring your shoulders and your head off the mat, and you're gonna do the same thing, okay? For this, I'm gonna use my timer, 30 seconds, here we go. So you choose what you wanna do, but whatever you do, make sure that you press that lower back really firmly into the mat and try to at least touch that knee every time, pulling it towards your chest. That's the idea. 5 seconds left. And relax. Okay, placing both the feet onto the mat. Shaking everything loose. We're going to do that one more time. Feel free to scale it down if it was too hard, or to make it harder if it was too easy. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Here we go again. So really bringing that knee towards your chest. And if you're holding your shoulders and your head off the mat, then try to tuck your chin against your chest. I know it's not actually possible probably, but that's how you can protect your neck from being hurt. And there we are, done. Okay, done as in this exercise done, right? Well, we just got started on the abs. So next, we stay in this position. We're gonna just keep the right knee up into a 90-degree angle, and we're gonna keep also the left leg up, and we're gonna push, 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 push against that right knee for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So right leg extends, left leg comes up into 90 degrees. So we're gonna push the left knee and also keep the right leg up extended. If that's too hard, then just keep the right leg rested onto the mat and just bring the shoulders and the head of the mat pushing against the left knee. Okay, you got options. 10 seconds, here we go, ladies. Bring it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Well done. We're gonna do that one more time on each side. So get ready. Right knee is on in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Other side coming up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Relax for a moment. Next, we have a boat pose hold. Okay, so you can come up into a seated position. So you got two options here. If you want to try and hold a full boat pose, you're gonna bring your legs out, lean back, and spread your arms to the side. If that's too hard, you bend your knees and you hold a half boat pose, okay? Try to keep your back straight, shoulders are pressing towards each other, so chest is open, and we're gonna hold that for 30 seconds, okay? Ready? Oh, let's go. So this is not only working your abs, but it's also really working your hip flexors. 10 seconds. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead. Almost there. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Well done. Okay. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to do that one more time, but not for 30 seconds, but for 15. Ready? On the count of 3, we go again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 5, 3, and done. Okay, now roll it out for the next 30 seconds. You're gonna grab your knees, roll to the back, and roll back up. 30 seconds of pure rolling joy. Here we go. Be careful, try to roll really vertebra per vertebra, so you're practicing your coming up skill, what we did in the Pilates session. 10 seconds. Try to feel different, whether you use speed or no speed, as in momentum. Here we are, 30 seconds gone. My mind's wandering off. Okay, we're getting to the end. Lie down for dead bugs. So Knees 90 degrees, arms towards the ceiling. You're gonna move the opposite hand, opposite leg towards the mat. So left leg, right arm down, pushing the lower back into the mat, up again, and then right leg, left arm, okay? 30 seconds or on. 5, and done. Put your feet on the mat. Take a short breather, and then we're going to do that one more time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Keep pushing that lower back into the mat every time you move your leg. And done. Okay, I have one left for you. And then we do a bit of quick stretching. So we're gonna do a bicycle crunch, which is a bit similar to the dead bug, but then without the arms. So you can just leave the arms next to your body, palms facing up, and you're gonna keep one leg extended, either resting on the mat or above, and you're gonna keep the other one in a 90-degree angle, and you're gonna switch like this. Try to really keep that 90-degree angle. So try not to bring your knee closer to your chest, okay? Keep pushing the lower back into the floor. 30 seconds and we're done, done, done. Here we go. Keep breathing. Ten seconds. And done. Yay. Flip around for a Cobra. A low Cobra this time. The relaxed kind of Cobra. So place your arms onto the mat and just stretch out that ab part of your belly. From here, we're gonna move into a downward dog. So gently over your knees, bring yourself into a down dog position, pedaling out the feet, pushing into your hands. And then from here, moving into child's pose again. And then bring yourself onto your hands and your knees. We're gonna do a couple of cat-cows. So we're gonna round our upper back, really pushing it towards the ceiling and rounding it. Breathing out. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Round it up. 1, 2, and hollow it out. And again, round it, push it, and hollow it. And again, round it, and breathe out, hollow. One more time. Push, 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 and release. Okay, bring your right knee forward for pigeon pose. Leaning onto your elbows. If you want, you can also come up a little bit higher, leaning onto your palms. And we're going to switch. And then we're going to bring ourselves into a seated position. Bound angle pose, bringing the feet against each other, holding yourself around your ankles and trying to push the shoulders backwards so your back is straight. And then extending both the feet, legs, toes pointing up, staying with a straight back like this. Slightly bringing your hands towards your ankles or as far as you can reach. And then gently coming back into a seated position. Rolling out the shoulders. Forward. Backwards. Neck. Gently right and left. Bring in the heels. And namaste, we are done.